Hello everyone and welcome to another Advanced Warfare video. The gameplay we'll be watching today is me using the ASM-1 Strider on comeback in what is probably my best game I've ever played. I end up going 47-12 with the help of some score streaks and a very aggressive, objective-oriented playstyle. And in this video, we'll be talking about the best class setups for Domination game mode. Domination is a game I've been recently getting into. If you've been watching my videos up to this point, you'll notice that almost every single one of them has either been Team Deathmatch or Kill Confirmed, but I have recently discovered how fun Domination can be, and I've been playing a lot of it, and have figured out what works best for me, what doesn't work best for me, and I figured I would just pass that information along. For Domination, there's really two different legitimate playstyles. I know that there's also people that will just go into Domination and run around just trying to get their 100-kill games or their DNA bombs. And let me go ahead and just say that these class setups are not for those people. I am an objective-based guy. I am not interested in posting 101 kill gameplays and things like that. I want to win Domination games, and if you want to win Domination games, then these class setups will probably work pretty well for you. There's going to be two different classes I give you here. One is going to be oriented towards defending flags you already own, and one is going to be towards going after flags the enemy owns. And we'll go ahead and get this video started with the Protector playstyle, which is oriented towards keeping the flags that your team owns. So to play the part of the defender, you're not going to really need movement speed a whole lot. The playstyle is going to be predicated more towards camping. What you want to do is find a spot near the objective where you can be hidden, but you can also pop out very quickly and take the objective, or kill the person on the objective. You sit and wait until the announcer says enemy is taking C, and then you pop out and you kill that enemy. Then you go back into your cover and you wait until you hear it again. It's not a very fun playstyle, but some people like it. It's not really for me. It's not what I do, but if you want to do that, this will work. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to forget about movement speed. Movement speed is pointless for this because you're really not moving more than a couple yards at a time. So what you want to do instead is go for raw power, and for that I like the heavy weapons. And my favorite heavy weapon is the melee. It is a 3-shot kill out to a very long range, and if you get the right variants, you can get a very fast fire rate as well. But even the stock melee works for this. So what I do is I take the melee with stock and quick draw grip, and I don't use a third attachment on it because Domination is very easy to get score streaks in. If you like score streaks, if you like earning Paladins and advanced Warbirds and everything else, Domination is the game mode for you. And so I will go ahead and run a 4th score streak and give up my 3rd attachment to do it. And we'll talk about score streaks later. So for perks, Tier 1, I use low profile. You want low profile because you're going to be camping quite a bit, and you don't want the enemy to know your location. And so, like I said, it's this very score streak heavy game mode, and so you don't want, so the enemy is probably going to have a lot of UAVs up. So low profile will keep you off their radar and make it possible for you to sit in one spot longer without dying. Also, low profile protects you from threat detection UAVs, which basically lets you be seen through walls and lets the enemy get the exact location of you. So you want to be able to counter that as well. For Tier 2, I like Blind Eye. Blind Eye, if you don't know, protects you from AI streaks, and more importantly, takes the red square off of you. When somebody's using a Paladin or a Warbird, you'll have a red square letting them know exactly where you are. And it's actually a lot more difficult to kill somebody with a Paladin or Warbird, especially on certain maps, if you can't see that square, because there's a lot of overhead cover in this game, not necessarily in this particular map, but I don't know if you've ever tried to use a Paladin or a missile strike on instinct. You can't even see where the playing field is. If you don't see a red square around the person, it's very hard to actually get a kill doing that. And so Blind Eye is very nice for a game mode where you're going to have a lot of aerial streaks. And then Tier 3, of course, we have Blast Suppressor and Hardwired. Hardwired because a lot of enemy teams like to go into Domination and just spam, what's it called? Gosh dang it. System hack. They just spam system hack, and the entire second half of the game is system hack after system hack after system hack after system hack. And frankly, it's just annoying. It's playable. You can play with a system hack. It's not that bad. It's just annoying to have to deal with it. So I used Hardwired for that, and that of course makes you use Tier 3 Greed. And then for the streaks, we're going to use the Assault Drone with rockets, because that is great for defending objectives, and you can cross the map pretty quick. You can really defend all objectives from one spot, if you're controlling the rocket assault drone. Also, the UAV with threat detection, extra time, and support. I throw support on there because you're not always going to have the best game. Sometimes you'll get 2 kills and die over and over and over and over again. And so it's nice to at least have something to be working towards, even if you're not having a great game stringing together a bunch of kills. And then there's the Warbird with the Aggressor attachment. And if you don't know, Warbirds, you have 2 different AIs. You have one that will just go seek out enemies, and then you have one that stays around you and watches your back. And for the Defender playstyle, I like the one that goes and seeks out enemies, because I'm not going to be in the enemy spawn. I'm going to be sitting on my flag, and anybody near me I can go ahead and take care of, so let that thing go out and protect the other flags and just kind of annoy people. And then I have the Paladin, which, just like the Assault Drone, the Paladin is great for defending flags, because a lot of the flags, most of the flags in fact, are outside, and if you hear enemy is taking C, all you have to do is launch a bunch of rockets over at C with a Paladin, and you're probably going to get 1 or 2 kills and protect C. So it's a very good protection score streak. So for the Assaulter playstyle, you're going to basically want to be the exact opposite. You want to be extremely fast. So what you want to do is you want to take your favorite SMG, which I'm assuming is the ASM-1, because that's everybody's favorite SMG right now, and throw on foregrip and extended mags, and really you can use any 2 attachments you want. Those are just the ones I choose to go with. And for the perks, you're going to want to go lightweight, because again, you want to be as fast as possible, and flak jacket. If you never use flak jacket, it's extremely helpful. You can survive grenades, you can survive paladins, you can survive bombing runs, you can survive warbirds, and all of that is very nice when trying to cap a flag and you're in one central area. So use the flak jacket. It's a very strong suggestion. I also go with Blind Eye because, again, you want to take that red square off your character if somebody has an aerial streak, or just protect yourself from AI warbirds and turrets. And then of course Tier 3 is Blast Suppressor, because Tier 3 is always Blast Suppressor. I go ahead and give up on Hardwired on this one, not because it's any less annoying to be trying to rush with a system hack up, but because there's more important things for this playstyle. And for my 4 score streaks, I go with UAV, threat detection, extra time, and support. This one is a little bit more important on this class because threat detection lets you find all the people who are using the previous class setup and are all camping at a flag. So you can take them out. I go with the assault drone, and this time I go with rockets and AI. What I like to do is get on a flag and then release the assault drone so it's buzzing around near me, and anybody who's about to come around the corner and kill me will meet my assault drone first. Hopefully, that's kind of the idea. Bombing run is very important if you want to cap flags. What you do is you get near the flag, then you call in your bombing run, and then you go jump on the flag after the bombing run passes and kills the 3 people that were camping there waiting for you to jump on the flag. It's great for capping any outdoor flag. All you have to do after you call in the bombing run is worry about camping spots near the flag that are indoors, and there's usually not very many of those, and it makes protecting yourself while camping the flag a lot easier. And then Warbird with the Defender AI this time, because you're going to be running around the enemy spawn, and it's really nice to have a Warbird buzzing around overhead. Thanks for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and commentary. Leave a like if this was helpful to you, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. And until my next video, have fun playing Call of Duty.